Wasn't that incredible?
Yes!
Thank you, Miss Oprah. And I'd like to acknowledge right now, if you are a part of that bucket brigade, can you raise your hand right there in those red shirts? Give them some love, 805! Buy them a drink tonight. I also want to see if you are a participant in helping in any way, in any part of community, in any part of your community, whether you were or you are a firefighter, a first responder, a police officer. I would like for you to stand on your feet and get the recognition that you deserve. If you're a nurse, if you're working in the hospitals, if you're a constructor that has helped rebuilding the town. God bless you. Thank you so much. We are so grateful for you guys and girls. I was in Los Angeles and I felt the rain. It woke me up in the middle of the night. And there was that uneasy feeling. And I went back to sleep. And I woke up with several texts from my sister and from my parents, who all live around here. And it was a nightmare I couldn't believe of. I turned on KEYT.com. Or is it org? Is it org or com? It's com. Okay, don't get it twisted. And I just was glued to KEYT. That woman, who's that news anchor? The woman that was just on? Elise Martinez. Give a round of applause to that woman. I saw her go through so many hours of sleep deprivation. But I had no idea what I was waking up to. I couldn't even fathom it. I feel like, Santa Barbara is like our little secret, right? It's like, God bless them, they can have Palm Springs. It's like, you go do that. I have my little cove. I love my little cove. Such a community. And a lot of people, they move to this part of town because it feels cozy and safe. And they never thought in a million years a catastrophe could happen like this. And so for the next few days, obviously the fires were before that, and my family was evacuating 2 and 3 times. We had people coming up from CARP to live with me in Los Angeles. And I was on tour, and I felt like I felt so far away.
Don't cry! Catherine, we love you! We love you, Catherine!
I'm sure a few of you were maybe out of town and you couldn't even believe when you read this national news, international news, and you saw the Land Rover on the 101. You're like, what is going on? And it was horrific. And I hope and pray that we as a community never ever have to go through something like that again. But what I do know in my own experience, being through many different intervals of highs and lows, happiness, sadness, admiration, and trolls, I know that I always learn when I'm at my lowest that something of a redemption form is on its way. And so I think, this was as soon as I could get here. I wasn't planning on bringing this tour here, but that moment, that week, I was like, whatever I can do to help. Because I come and roll up in here, I make my records here at Secret Garden Studios. I eat my tacos at East Beach Tacos and the Super Rica, and I bat that cage real hard. I bury my toes in your sand, which is my sand as well. And I always find my soul and my center and my heart back here in the 805. I know that this place has truly saved my life, saved my mental health, saved me when I was feeling so low or couldn't take it anymore, or so overwhelmed, whatever feeling. There's just an energy when you're driving out of Los Angeles, and it's like my shoulders begin to sink. And I believe that this place is blessed by God. Whichever form you put her in.
God is a woman!
But I do believe that we're on our way to a healing. I know that there's a season and a time for everything, and my heart goes out to all of the people that were directly affected, who lost their homes, who lost family members. No amount of time, it feels like no amount of time will ever help you heal, but I just want you to know that consider me your neighbor. I'm serious, like, consider me your neighbor when you see me out with my little tiny dog, grabbing the boundaries in the grass. You come up to me and you talk to me, because I want to talk with you. I want to hear your story. I want to witness you. And I know throughout all of my great adventures, which have been so many, a part of me wants to be a part of a big change, a bigger consciousness, a bigger heart opening. But I can only start right out front my door. So, whoever you make contact with moving forward, remember the humanity, that every soul is worth it. Doesn't matter where you come from, where you work. Today I got the opportunity to go to Mountain Drive, and I knocked on the 2 doors of the places I used to live, and I knocked on the door, and there was a little girl who was dressed in a princess costume that opened the door, and her father, Matt, came running up and said, "Hi sir, I'm Katy. I used to live in this house."
You got this. Oh my God. We love you.
I remember the day I left when I was 17,
You're so strong.
going to Los Angeles to pursue my dream. The same dream that all of you have, and the same dream that all of you can achieve. And she had a little sister. Matt, are you here? Hi guys! You're in your princess dresses just like I said you should be. Listen, I heard about you, cousin. You're 12. Stop bullying them. I seriously did. And then I met Isaiah and his family. Where are you at? You here? Isaiah? Well, I got to meet them earlier with his mother, who had her Bible open. She was actually reading Isaiah, funny enough. And I just walked in there, and it all came back to me. Like every struggle, every good, every bad, every high, every low. There's just so much beauty here, and this is actually such an incredible, special place. And I know I've gone on too long, but I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. Give a round of applause to all the organizations we were able to support tonight. I just know forevermore, whether you live on the Mesa, you live in Carp, whether you live in Isla Vista, all the places in between, know that I am your neighbor, Katy Hudson.